Argyle is a number line game that is one part backgammon, one part checkers, and one part tug of war. Here, two players face off along a row of 13 diamonds that represent positive and negative points on either side of a zero position. Players work to move their stones in such a way as to land on and capture those of their opponent. Victory will come when only one player's stone or stones remain on the board. The game begins with players setting up all 5 of their stones in a line along either section of the number line board. Both players observe the same value orientation, negative and positive, in their movement. Players roll a die to determine who will take the first move. Highest roll wins the turn. Players then take turns until one player is removed from the board entirely. Each turn begins with the spin of the spinner. This determines which of the dice shall be rolled. If the spinner lands on a positive and negative combination, both sides of the arrow are used to indicate these combinations, the player will know to roll a green, or positive, and white, negative, die. The W's on the spinner represent wild choice, and a player may choose whichever die he or she deems favorable to their game. This provides players the opportunity to select more offensive or defensive strategic movement. No matter which combination of dice is used, the two resulting numbers are always added together to determine direction of movement for a single stone along the number line. Players work to land on their opponent's stones in order to remove them from the board, and may move whichever of their stones will yield the best result. Players who land on a space occupied by more than one of an opponent's stones begin a sacrifice move. In a sacrifice move, the invading stone takes one of the opponent's stones, as would normally happen, but then the opponent's remaining stone launches an automatic counterattack, and the invading stone is removed from the board. Due to the limited space of the board, players cannot move beyond 6 spaces in either direction from the 0 point. Rolls that would take a player farther than this point result in the stone being set down on either the greater than or equal to 6 diamond, or the less than or equal to 6 diamond. Finally, it is essential that players identify the end of their turn verbally. He or she must clearly state that their turn is over in order for their opponent to know when they can assess their opponent's move before beginning their own. This is important, as an opponent who recognizes an error in the mathematics played may call foul, and not only undo the mistaken move, but cause that move to be forfeit with all stones put back to their original position previous to the mistaken move. It's a simple game to learn, but the master strategist will find within Argyle an opportunity to have fun exercising their skills.